Good evening. I'm Kavita Karki and you're watching Emerging SME, a television program which highlights the achievements of such SMEs who from a modest beginning have now become a brand name in their respective business vertical. The first company in this episode is Petrochem Limited, which was established as a gold exploration company in 2003. Deccan Gold Mines was set up by promoters with deep roots in the exploration and mining sector. Deccan Gold Mines is the first private sector gold exploration company in India to be listed on the Mumbai Stock Exchange, and now the company has a large portfolio of exploration prospects in the states of Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh.
Today we have with us Mr. Sandeep Lakhwara, the Managing Director of Deccan Gold Mine Limited. Good evening, Mr. Lakhwara. Welcome to the show.
Hi.
I would like to begin this program with our very first question. Deccan Gold Mine Limited was established in 2003 as a gold exploration company by promoters with deep root in the exploration and mining sector. How's the journey so far?
Yeah, it's been exciting. It's been a long journey. We've had quite a few successes along the way, but I believe it could have been a lot smoother. The reason we came to India is very simple. We believe that India offered tremendous opportunities in terms of gold discoveries. The area was not explored fully. There is a fascination for gold within the Indian community, and yet we are relying heavily on imports. And we believe that there is strong potential here to make some very large discoveries, but because of lack of adequate exploration, that potential has not been fully realized. So the idea was to come here, apply for various prospects within the country, which we have done quite successfully over the last so many years. We have prospected, we have explored within those prospects, we have identified gold deposits. Some of these deposits are going to go into production, others need further development, but overall, it's been a good journey, but I just wish it could have been faster. Mainly the delays have been the regulatory environment, which I believe could be tackled in a better fashion. And had that been done, the results from our perspective would have been much better.
DGML has so far explored more than 6,500 square kilometer area, and you have a large portfolio of exploration prospect in the states of Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh. Please tell us something about your operations and projects.
I think the key target within our project area is the one that I've been talking about earlier, which is the Ganajur main deposit. This is the one that we want to produce, that we want to take into production next year. So this is a deposit which is available closer to the surface, about 120 meters from the surface, and the idea is that this would involve open pit mining. We have already identified a reserve in the vicinity of around 315,000 ounces of gold. So Ganajur is the main target, but surrounding the Ganajur main deposit, we also have a lot of satellite sites that have the capacity to feed additional resources once mining commences at the Ganajur main deposit. So our idea is to commence mining at the main deposit and then continue exploring around the main deposits within these satellite sites where we've already identified resources. Some of these satellite sites are called, for example, the Karjagi deposit, the Ganajur Southeast deposit. Now we've already identified resources in the vicinity of 30 to 35,000 ounces within these areas. But one of the most prospective belts for us, once it becomes available to us, it's an application that has been lodged, but it's been pending as a result of a petition that has been contested in the Supreme Court, is this Hatti Musky greenstone belt area. There are projects, particularly one that is very, very attractive is a project called Hirenagnur, where we have undertaken exploration work in the past. We've also undertaken some drilling, and we have identified a reasonable quantum of resource in that area, but we believe that that particular deposit can be a very large deposit subject to further exploration being undertaken.
Experts feel that liberalized internationally compatible mining policies can attract more foreign and Indian policy investment. On government front, what favorable policy framework the Indian gold mine industry expects to revive the gold exploration in the country?
Yes, number one on that list, of course, would be the regulatory framework. And within the regulatory framework, there are many, many things that the government can do. Fast track the processing of application, give taxation incentives, look at the royalty regime so that it's more affordable, etc. But the key thing that the government really needs to address is how to attract spending more money on exploration. And with that in mind, the government has set up what they call a National Mineral Exploration Fund. And the purpose behind this fund is that this fund will make money available, particularly to government agencies who are involved in the exploration. Some of the best discoveries in the world and some of the major discoveries in the world that have been made by junior explorers in the private sector. Rarely do you find the mineral-rich countries like Australia, South Africa, Canada, etc., using government funds, which is effectively taxpayer funds, to put money into exploration, which is really a high-risk capital. At this stage, what the government needs to address, which would be very attractive from a potential Indian and a foreign investor, would be the setting up of exclusive permits, where if a junior explorer makes a discovery, he can take it all, or the company can take it all to production, through additional funding, and also make available the transfer of licenses, because quite often you reach a stage where you have made the discovery, now you need big funds, and the potential investor wants the application to be transferred to maybe a special purpose vehicle set up for that purpose, so that the project can be funded and taken into gold production. At this stage, the transferability of those licenses is a big question mark, and it's a fairly tedious process if and when it is approved.
What other vision for your future?
Well, I visualize Deccan over the next 5 years to be a major player in the development of the gold industry within India. I see Deccan, the platform has been beautifully established over the last 10, 12 years, and what we now need to do is use this platform to grow in a sustainable fashion, keeping all the environmental, social, and other attributes into perspective as we develop the company.
Here we'll take a short break. Lots more on the other side. Stay tuned in. Welcome back. Petrochem India Limited is a Government of India recognized trading house engaged in manufacturing, export and distribution of a wide range of personal protective equipment since 1983. In just 3 decades, Petrochem has established an international reputation in manufacturing of certified products in the market of developed countries. Here's a report that will give you an insight into Petrochem India. Have a look. Petrochem is the perfect one-stop solution in industrial safety gear and is an integrated manufacturer of head, hand, body, feet and fall protection. In hand protection, Petrochem's production covers the entire range that is made up of leather, textile, technical, natural and synthetic material.
Getting into the business of leather gloves was our first entry into the world of personal protective equipment. We started, of course, in 1983. In 1986, we started with leather gloves production, and then every year going forward, we had been adding on various products in the category of seamless gloves, nitrile dipped gloves, industrial garments, safety shoes, harnesses, and face masks.
Petrochem India has gained unparalleled expertise in production of hand gear, suiting the application requirements based on various hazards that a worker is exposed to in different industries. Petrochem has come up with comprehensive head protection covering the head with a range of helmets, bump caps and face masks. Petrochem's exclusive workwear ranges from lightweight to heavy-duty industrial workwear, profile clothing, winter protection, uniforms and corporate casual wear.
Petrochem India is offering all kind of head-to-toe protection. So we categorize all these products under 5 categories: head, hand, body, feet and fall. We have a full range in hand. For example, all kind of leather gloves, seamless gloves, nitrile dipped gloves. Similarly, for body protection, we have garments which are industrial safety garments, winter wear, outer wear, stuff like that. Yeah, we offer these products in our own brand, Malcolm and Tiger, in Indian subcontinent. We are making under private label for all our customers in Europe, America, North America, South America, both together, and also in Australasia and Middle East.
Pioneering the manufacturing of direct injected polyurethane safety footwear, Malcolm produces sturdy shoes that can tackle challenges in construction, mining, metallurgical, chemical and other manufacturing industries.
So some of the major milestone in our journey so far has been a joint venture with the French MNCs, which lasted for almost 18 years, where we have been producing safety shoes for them and getting ourselves listed in Bombay Stock Exchange. After we got listed in Calcutta Stock Exchange way back in 1997. We had also patented product range in nitrile dipped category, which is unique in its own product domain.
Malcolm is always at the forefront when it comes to saving the lives of workers the world over. With its rich experience over 3 decades, Malcolm continues to meet and exceed customers' needs through customized solution. Malcolm's goal is to protect the workforce with safe and comfortable personal protective equipment that is a blend of the finest materials and workmanship derived from its innovation technology and design excellence. Starting with sourcing of materials from internationally recognized suppliers to molding and assembling and finally packaging of the products, Malcolm does it all in-house. Malcolm employs the premium and state-of-the-art technology to produce the range of personal protective equipments that is synonymous with innovation, quality and reliability internationally.
All our products are made as per the European standards. Even for the Indian market, we make our offering based on European standards, which is the unique proposition by Malcolm. Malcolm India is an integrated manufacturer of all kind of safety gears from head to toe, and that is the unique proposition which Malcolm is able to provide to its client, whether it is B2B or B2C market.
Malcolm has 7 high-tech ISO 9001-2008 certified manufacturing facilities across India. The manufacturing units have in-house facilities for performing all necessary tests as per EN, that is European, and stringent India BIS norms. Innovation is the way of life in Malcolm. Be it in design, comfort or protective quality, every aspect of the product is researched upon. The objective is to develop innovative products so that the products do not only protect but also provide comfort and style at work.
Malcolm boasts to be an integrated PP manufacturing covering head to toe. The company is having wide technical knowledge pool covering fabric, yarn, leather, polymers, natural and synthetic latex. In the last 3 years, the company has increased its R&D team by almost 150% and made a substantial investment in research and development. The development and innovation sales are focusing primarily on yarn knitting and coating and safety shoe and multi-norm workwear.
Quality is ensured in every step and every section, right from the design development to complete shipment. Specially trained quality task force is deployed at every stage to maintain the high level of quality.
I feel that one of the biggest landmark that we have achieved in past 3 years had been getting Shiva Keshwan, 5-time Indian Olympian, as our brand ambassador. That is an innovative edge and technological excellence to adding to our product. Recently, we have also won a gold trophy from FIO Eastern region for the Export Excellence Award. And we have also bagged first prize in ANCON, which is Energy Conservation Award organized by CII.
Malcolm's excellent reputation has brought in a host of renowned national and international clientele. Malcolm works in close association with the leading distributors and private labels to make product as per their specification from designing to packing. Malcolm, the complete solution provider.
Going forward, we would like to bring Malcolm as a brand on a global market. We have already been successful in launching our branded products in Indian subcontinent, and we would like to take it forward to other emerging market as well. We would like to also enhance our product offering by adding more technical products and also more value-added products which are need of the hour.
Here we'll take another short break. Keep watching Emerging SME. Welcome back. The final story in this episode is of Panama Petrochem Limited. Today, it is one of the leading manufacturers and exporters of more than 80 variants of petroleum specialty products. Our correspondent Deeksha Yadav caught up earlier with Mr. Hussain Rayani,
Joint Managing Director,
Panama Petrochem. Have a look.
Starting in the year 1975, today Panama Petrochem is the leading manufacturer and exporters of petroleum specialty products. How has been the journey so far?
Panama Petrochem was formed in 1975 under the guidance and vision of our chairman, Mr. Amir Ali Rayani, who has been a North Star by which everyone under the organization navigates. With a handful of products back then, we now manufacture a mix of more than 80 product variants, which finds application in a wide range of industrial segments. We currently have 4 manufacturing plants in India and a wholly owned subsidiary under the name Panol Industries in Ras Al Khaimah, UAE. The journey has been quite pleasant. However, it has come with its own set of challenges. We have been through various market cycles and changing economic conditions. And the key to our success is our ability to adapt to these changes and pick up opportunities along the way. Panama is a future-focused company, and this makes us a key and prominent player in the petroleum specialty product segment.
What is the product range offered by Panama Petrochem and its application industries?
Panama Petrochem manufactures a mix of more than 80 product variants under its brand name Panoil, which finds application in a wide range of industrial segments. Some of our key products are white oil and petroleum jelly, which finds application in cosmetics, pharmaceuticals, food processing, thermoplastics, polystyrene, veterinary applications, etc. Transformer oil, which finds application in electrical and power generation industry and is used as an insulating oil in electrical transformers. Specialty process oils for rubber industry, ink oils, which is used in the manufacture of offset printing inks and newsprint black inks. Textile lubricants such as the anti-static coning oil and knitting oil. Jelly-filled compounds for cables, specialty wax blends which we manufacture for the rubber, coat and adhesive industry and for candle manufacturing, and a full range of automotive and industrial lubricants.
Please tell us about Panama Petrochem's state-of-art manufacturing facility located at different parts of the country.
We have 4 manufacturing plants in India with an installed capacity of 150,000 metric tons per year at Taloja, Daman, Ankleshwar and Dahej SEZ. All these plants are ISO 9001, ISO 14001 and GMP certified. The first plant was built in 1982 at Ankleshwar. All our major product development activities are conducted at our R&D center at Ankleshwar. The Daman plant was formed in 2003 and it enjoys tax holidays. It caters to the domestic market and is one of our highest revenue generating plant for the company. The Taloja plant was established in 2008 and it caters to the export market owing to its close proximity to the port. We have plans for continuous expansion at this plant because of our increased demand in the export market. The Dahej plant is our newly formed plant which started in 2010. It is a technologically upgraded and fully computerized plant built on DCS and PLC system. It is right opposite the newly opened petrochemical complex OPAL, and it is anticipated to be benefited further from the various petroleum feeds which we will get from this complex.
You believe that change is the only force. How has this belief helped you in meeting your customer expectation and being able to consistently providing quality services since 1975?
In today's business environment, for a company to stay relevant, they must adapt to change. And they must do so before change beckons the call. To stay relevant means to stay connected. Connected internally with your employees, externally with your customers and investors, and globally with the emerging market trends to anticipate new directions. We are continuously interpreting these market changes, and we remain connected with our customers to not only provide them with a competitively priced product, but in providing them with solutions to their requirements, with the full technical support and backup.
What are the major overseas export markets for Panama Petrochem, and what all product you export to these regions?
We are present in about 40 countries worldwide, and export constitutes about 40% of our sales. Our major regions of export are the full of Africa, West, East, South and North, South and Central America, Far East countries such as Thailand, Malaysia, Vietnam, Japan, Indonesia, Philippines, etc., Middle East and Russia, North America and Europe. Some of our major products that we export are white oils, petroleum jelly, transformer oil, specialty process oils for rubber industry, textile lubricants, and automotive and industrial lubricants.
Please tell us about Panol, the subsidiary company of Panama Petrochem Limited at Ras Al Khaimah, UAE.
Panol Industries is our wholly owned subsidiary which started commercial production in the year 2013 and 14. This plant is equipped with modern infrastructure to handle effectively and efficiently bulk liquids and waxes, and 2 sets of heated pipelines which run from the jetty corridor directly into our plants.
How have been the financial results in recent past, and what growth prospect you see in the upcoming years?
We have an excellent growth rate, 20%. In the recent past, the margins of the company has increased drastically due to addition of newer and specialty products. In the 9 months for the year 2017, our net sales stands to 613 crores, and the PAT in the current year is 31 crores compared to 20 crores in the same period last year, which is an increase of 51%. Keeping this growth in mind, we have continuous capacity expansion plans at our existing facility, and we have also procured new land for further expansion.
Panama Petrochem is also listed on BSE and NSE. How you have been able to improve shareholder return and boost investor confidence?
The fact that we are a debt-free company in itself gives confidence to our investors and stakeholders. Not only being a debt-free company, we have an excellent dividend track record, and we have been consistently declaring dividends over the past 10 years. We are striving perpetually to improve our profit margins, and we are working tirelessly to increase our market shares by developing new products. Our growth rate has been excellent, 20%. And keeping that growth in mind, we have plans for capacity expansions. We are continuously reviewing and controlling our costs. We endeavor to remain a profitable company and to share the growth of the group with our investors and stakeholders.
What is your vision for the company, and what milestone you have set to achieve it?
The vision of the company is to have a clean and green culture and to make positive contributions in the lives and business of our customers and stakeholders. We have been acknowledged and awarded by Forbes Asia to be one of the top 200 companies in Asia under $1 billion company, and we strive to always remain in that list.
With this, we come to the end of this episode. I will be back next week with the success stories of few other SMEs. Till then, goodbye and take care.